Good morning, students. Myself, PRAKASH, Assistant Professor, Department of Business Administration CA, St. Joseph's College of Arts and Science, Autonomous, Cuddalore. In today's session, let us discuss about the various channels of distribution. Before getting into the channels of distribution, let us understand the various foundations which are involved in the distribution channel. The first and foremost important thing one must understand before the channel of distribution is the marketing framework. The marketing framework comprises of a three-stage model wherein the first stage will comprise of 5 C's, the second stage will comprise of the STP process, and the final stage will comprise of the 4 P's of marketing. The first 5 C's, which mean customer, company, the context, collaborators, and the competitors. The process phase, which involves STP, mean the segmentation, targeting, and positioning. And the later stage involves the primary 4 P's of marketing: the product, price, place, promotion. There are also other 3 P's, which are the people, process, and the physical evidence. Out of 7 P's of marketing, the place is very much essential, and we focus onto the place concept. Next, we will discuss about what a distribution means in terms of marketing. The sellers prefer to produce large quantities of limited number of goods, and the buyers prefer smaller quantities of a wide variety of goods. This is where the real distribution or the nature of distribution comes into picture. The distribution deals with realigning the discrepancies between the quantities and the selections. Breaking bulk, which means that making goods available in smaller batches to a larger number of customers prevailing in the market. The next part is the distribution channel. And what is a distribution channel? A distribution channel is a network where the distribution network is of interconnected firms that provide sellers a means of infusing the marketplace with their goods and buyers a means of purchasing those goods as efficiently and profitably as possible. A distribution channel is a network of businesses, individuals, and the intermediaries facilitating the journey of a product or service from the manufacturer to the end consumer. It also encompasses the various pathways used to deliver goods to their final destination, such as the wholesalers, retailers, and also the internet. For instance, a manufacturer of light bulbs may produce them, but the distribution channel takes them from the factory to the consumer will likely include wholesalers and also the retailers. These links in the sales chain are the light bulbs distribution channel. Companies develop various distribution or channel strategies for their products and services based on the multiple factors and potential steps in the distribution process or intermediaries. The two most important strategies that are involved in the channel of distribution are the push strategy and the pull strategy, which we will discuss in the later part of the video. Next, who are all the participants or the actors in a distribution channel? In any distribution channel, there will be a minimum of 4 players who are the manufacturing firms, the distributors or the wholesalers, the retailers, and finally the end users or the consumers. The next most important thing is how to manage your activities in the distribution channel. And before knowing the activities in the distribution channel, and we'll understand what are the activities involved in the distribution channel. The first most essential thing is a customer oriented activity, which is ordering, handling, shipping, and etc. The second category is a product oriented category, where the products are being stored and displayed in various points of sale. The third essential activity is a marketing center activity, where it involves advertising efforts, the sales promotion efforts, and etc. The fourth activity involved in the distribution channel is a financial orientation, where a piece of share must be shared among all the channel partners prevailing in the channel of distribution. The margin fixation will also take place in the financial oriented activity. And finally, there comes the logistics activity, where the product moves from the producer end to the consumer end through the channel of distribution. Now we will discuss about the various channels of distribution. The first channel of distribution is the D2C model, where the products are directly sent, manufactured, and sold to the consumers. In such a channel, there are no intermediaries involved in the path. The D2C channel is also termed to be a direct channel of distribution, where one company sells its products or services directly to the end consumer. For instance, an athletic apparel company who manufactures sports shoes and sells them through an e-commerce website or at their own retail store is employing a direct channel of distribution. The products go directly to the buyers with no intermediaries or intervening partners between them, where it involves a lot of profits accumulated with the company. The second most essential channel is the channel of distribution, wherein there are too many channel partners involved in between the manufacturer and the consumer. And it is also termed to be an indirect channel of distribution. In indirect channel of distribution, the companies work with one or more distribution partners or intermediaries to bring products and services to the customers. A distribution channel comprises various essential components that ensure a smooth product journey from the manufacturers to the end consumer. At its core, you will find producers who initiate the process by creating these goods. Agents, brokers, distributors, dealers may step in to facilitate the connections, while the wholesalers and retailers serve as the key intermediaries who play distinct roles in the product's passage. This dynamic interplay of producers, agents, wholesalers, retailers, and consumers constitute the critical components of a distribution channel, harmonizing to bring value to all involved parties. The next is the form of distribution channel, where, as we discussed earlier, the first channel is the D2C channel, where the products flows directly from the manufacturer to the end user or the consumer. The second most easiest path of reaching a customer is to pass the products from the manufacturer through a retailer to the customers, where a typical example of this minimal layer of distribution channel is Amazon. The last and the final product line is, or the final product distribution channel is the manufacturer, wholesaler, retailer, and the consumers. And beyond, there are certain larger forms of distribution channel, where in such channels it includes value added retailers, we term them to be VARs, consultants, system integrators, SIs, managed service providers, MSPs, original equipment manufacturers, OEMs, wholesalers, distributors, and then retailers, finally to the consumers. A long distribution channel could be a company, distributor, wholesaler, retailer, and a customer. In such a case, this long distribution channel uses products such as very fast moving consumer goods, so that people are able to buy the fast moving consumer goods at their convenient point of sale. So the larger form or the larger distribution channel will be used for products which are fastly moving in nature. Channels and the supply chain. Before that, we'll understand the suppliers. The suppliers are the upstream actors, wherein it shall be determined under supply chain management. And the channel members are termed to be the downstream actors who help a company reach the consumers. In this chart or in this picture, we'll understand the supply chain, where the supply chain moves upwards and the opposite chain moves downwards. The channel will descend from upside to down, then the supply chain will move from downside to up. How the distribution channels are designed? The distribution channels are purely designed based on three components, which are intensive distribution, the second is your extensive distribution, and third is wide distribution. In the intensive distribution, the intensive distribution means widely distributed products, where there are some examples which are the drug stores, supermarkets, discount stores, convenience stores, etc. This intensive distribution channel is usually used for simple, inexpensive, easily transported products such as snacks, food, shampoo, newspapers, etc. The strategies used in the intensive distribution is the pull strategy, which promoted directly to end consumers to pull through the channel. The second most important distribution is the selective distribution. This selective distribution is a less widely distributed channel. These channels are usually used for complex or inexpensive or expensive products that requires assistance. For example, cars, computers, appliances, etc., which we term to be the consumer durable segment. For a consumer durable segment, the ideal strategy used is the push strategy, where it promotes to distribute partners to push goods to the consumers. The manufacturer has more control due to fewer relationships to be managed. The third most important distribution is the exclusive distribution. This exclusive distribution is an extreme case of selectivity, wherein these products related to a form of industrial products, or it shall be termed in terms of an elite product. Examples for such things are aeroplanes, helicopters, armed services, ammunitions, arms, everything related to the exclusive distribution, which are served to very specific or a niche kind of consumer. It may become a monopolistic condition also at times. Intensive strategies. What are the intensive strategies? The intensive distribution usually goes with heavy promotion, lower prices, and average or lower quality products. But the exclusive distribution usually goes with exclusively promotional efforts, higher prices, and higher quality products. Finally, concluding, we'll come up with the strategies, which are the pull strategy and the push strategy. The pull strategy involves incentives offered to consumers to pull products through the channel. Certain pull strategies are advertisement to the customers, distributing products very widely where the point of sale are very closer to the customers, offering prices or quantity discounts. It also offers inexpensive trials or free samples, offering coupons or rebates to the products, and also offering financing schemes to buy a product or a service, say for example EMIs, and offering loyalty programs or points added to the product lines. So these are some pull strategies to attract customers into the channel. Push strategy. The push strategy incentivizes offered to distribution partners to push products through the channel. So it will promote products, or it will help the dealers or the distributors or the channel partners to reach to their channels or to the customers in a better way. Advertise to partners and consumers, distribute products in a more selective way, employ sales force to sell the product or the services. It also offers incentives to the sales force. It offers price or quantity discount. It also offers financing over the product and services, and offers allowances for the marketing activities. That is all for today. We will see you in next video session. Thank you.